Good morning, students. This is the fourth video of chapter Heat Transfer. We have completed the thermal expansion of solids in the previous class. Today, we will be discussing about the thermal expansion of liquids. So, we have all understood that solids expand on heating. Like solids, liquids also undergo thermal expansion on heating. But if you make a comparison between solids and liquids, it can be seen that liquids expand more on heating. Liquids undergo cubical expansion only because liquids do not have a definite shape, but on the other hand, they have definite volume. So when you heat a liquid, it will show you expansion. Okay, let's understand the thermal expansion of liquid with the help of an activity. So for this activity, what are we going to do is, we are first going to take an empty bottle. You can take a glass bottle and we will fit a cork at the top. Now we will drill a hole on the cork and we will take a straw. Now this straw has to pass through the drilled hole. So we will be passing the straw through the hole. After this, fill the bottle with water. You can also add, children, different colored ink. For example, a blue ink you can add in water to make it easier to see the level of water. You can put some molten wax around the hole. Why? To avoid the leakage of water. So when the level of the water will rise, we don't want the water to leak out of the bottle. So you can put molten wax around it. Now note the initial level of water in the straw. Start heating the bottle by keeping it on a wire gauze. Children, it can be seen that there is a difference between the two levels of water. The level of the water starts rising as you start heating it up. As more amount of heat is provided, the level of water will rise more. So that means here water is showing thermal expansion. When you are providing more heat, more amount of water will rise. So this experiment, children, demonstrates the thermal expansion of liquids. Okay, there's a very important point. Most of the liquids show expansion on heating, but water contracts on heating from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius. So this is a very special kind of a behavior shown by water. And then beyond 4 degrees Celsius, it will start expanding. Now this behavior of water, children, is called anomalous behavior of water or the anomalous expansion of water. Through the activity, we have understood that water undergoes thermal expansion. Let's understand why this happens. So what is the reason for the thermal expansion of liquids? As all of you know that in liquid state, the molecules are free to move as they have spaces between them. So they have intermolecular spaces between them. Now when the liquid is heated, what would happen? Molecules will start gaining kinetic energy. As molecules gain more kinetic energy, they will move very rapidly. They will move very vigorously. And on their movement, the intermolecular spaces will increase between them. This is the reason why liquids expand on heating. We will now be talking about the factors on which the cubical expansion of liquid depends. As I told you earlier, water will be undergoing cubical expansion. Why? Because it has definite volume only. So the first factor on which the cubical expansion of liquid depends is original volume of liquid. So larger will be the original volume or the initial volume, more will be the expansion of liquid. The second factor is, children, temperature. So as the temperature increases, that is more heat is provided to the liquid, what will happen in that case? More number of molecules will gain kinetic energy and expansion will be more. So if you take two liquids, one at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, another one at a temperature of 150 degrees Celsius, so you will see when you provide a temperature of 150 degrees Celsius, the expansion is more. The third factor is, children, the nature of liquid. This, as I told you earlier, depends upon coefficient of cubical expansion, and it was denoted by symbol gamma. So if V0 is the initial volume of liquid at a temperature of 0 degrees Celsius, Vt is the final volume of liquid at a temperature of T degrees Celsius. So remember how we calculated the increase in the volume? Increase in the volume was final volume minus initial volume, that is Vt minus V0, that is equals to V0 gamma T. Now what is gamma over here? Gamma represents the coefficient of cubical expansion. Value of gamma, children, is different for different liquids. Let me show you a table that is showing some values of coefficient of cubical expansion. So you can see in this table that gamma for mercury is 1.8. The value of gamma for water is 3.7. So it's increasing. Let's move to the second last, that is alcohol. Alcohol has a higher value of coefficient of cubical expansion, that is 11. So this way the value has been increasing. And the last one is benzene. Benzene has the maximum value out of all the substances. The value of coefficient of cubical expansion is 11.8. So that means if you make a comparison between all the substances, you will see that benzene will show the maximum expansion out of all the liquids. Thermal expansion of liquids have many applications in our daily life. One of the application that we had already discussed in the previous activity was heating water. So boiling of water can be one application. Another application is in mercury thermometers. So it's a very common kind of a thermometer that we use, that's mercury thermometer. So in this type of a thermometer, a capillary tube is there, and one end of this tube is closed and there is a cylindrical bulb at the other end. Bulb is filled with mercury. Now why mercury? Because it's a shiny. So the level, increase in the level could be easily seen with mercury. Bulb is filled with mercury. When the bulb of mercury is kept in contact with a hot body, mercury will start expanding in the capillary tube. So the level of the mercury will rise. So as much the level of mercury will rise, we will note down the increase in temperature. So expansion of mercury in thermometer is an application of thermal expansion of liquids. With this, we complete with the thermal expansion of liquids. I hope you are clear with the topic. Thank you, children, and take care.